Good evening, ma'am. I'm Trixie Marie Chavez, BSTM third year. In this video, I'm going to talk about the needed papers or steps or processes of developing a strategy of a local farming sustainability. So based on my research, the Philippines is one of the countries fortunate enough to have vast, beautiful lands and natural resources. Until this day, people still venture into the industry because of the full range of resources available to the market. If you're planning on venturing on having a sustainable farm in the Philippines as well, here are some steps that you need to know in putting up a farm business. Number 1 is know your products and services. The first thing you want to figure before starting your farm in the Philippines is to know what products you want to sell. And since this is an agribusiness, you will also need to determine what types of services you are capable of rendering. Make sure you understand the products and services you will be producing. In the agricultural business, some products are more delicate than others, and some require much maintenance. Consider the products you want to sell, whether it be for trading fruits and vegetables or meats such as pigs and chicken. The second one is find the right fit. Once you have determined the products and services for your farm, you now need to understand whom your target market should. There are a lot of lands available in the Philippines. Knowing who you want to sell your products to help in determining where you should look for the perfect land that will fit with your vision. Third one is prepare your finances. Owning a land and venturing into the farming or agricultural world requires a lot of time and money. It is useful if you were able to save up for this adventure. It helps you get a head start with your game. But if you were not yet able to do, you can always come to the bank and make a loan. It might be harder today to find banks that will procure loan, but there are many alternatives out there to make sure you can get started. The important thing is to sell your business the best way you could and educate them on what the impact of your business is. The fourth one is procure the right license. Like all businesses, you need to secure a permit before you can entirely sell and be operational. Since agricultural farm in the Philippines is a large business, there are various permits that you need to have to sell, import, export, or even transfer products from the farms in the Philippines. These are the papers needed: barangay clearance, certificate of registration, contract of lease if you are leasing your business area. However, if you own the place, a copy of the transferred certificate of title or tax declaration is what you would provide. Certificate of occupancy, community tax, certificate, locations clearance, business permit and licenses from Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, Bureau of Animal Industry, and Bureau of Plants Industry if you are planning to offer a business livestock, fish and aquatic products and plants, fruits and vegetables. And the fifth one is formulate a plan. You have finally settled all the documents needed. You have already prepared all the materials and resources you need. Now it's time for the next step. It would be best if you had a solid based plan in which everyone in your team can look back to keep the business up and to run. After all, success does not happen overnight, and you always need to have a critical fundamental foundation that will keep your business moving forward. Next is finalizing the farm plan attraction. So, our chosen place to put up a farm is located here in Dipatlong, Maribok, Bohol. It has a land area of 13,624.203 square meters. If you are going here from Tagbilaran City, you will travel for 15 to 30 minutes, and if you are from Tubigon, you will travel for 1 hour. The farm is around 600 meters from the junction, so if you don't have a private vehicle from there, you can ride a motorcycle or habal-habal going to the farm. And if you have a private vehicle, then navigate with your Google Map or Waze and search for our farm. Our organic farm in Maribohok offers a wide area of different kinds of fruits and vegetables available for picking. Aside from that, you can also see different kinds of plants for plant moms or plantitas or titos. You can buy affordable plants in there. And our farm also offers recreational activities such as horseback riding, hiking, and camping. We do offer also accommodations for the visitors like restaurants and cafe. And the entrance fee to the farm is 20 pesos per person. So, in agriculture, sustainability is a complex idea with many facets, including the economic. A sustainable farm should be a profitable business that contributes to a robust economy. The social, it should deal fairly with its workers and have a mutually beneficial relationships with the surrounding community. And the environmental. Environmental sustainability in agriculture means good stewardship of the natural systems and resources that farms rely on, among other things. This involves building and maintaining healthy soil, managing water wisely, minimizing air, water, and climate pollution, and promoting biodiversity. So, here are some of the practices that farmers do to make their farm sustainable. First one is rotating crops and embracing diversity. Planting a variety of crops can have many benefits, including healthier soil and improved pest control. Crop diversity practices include intercropping, growing a mix of crops in the same area, and complex multi-year crop rotations. Second is planting cover crops. Cover crops like clover or hairy vetch are planted during off-season, times when soils might otherwise be left bare. And these crops protect and build soil health by preventing erosion, replenishing soil nutrients, and keeping weeds in check, reducing the need for herbicides. Third is reducing or eliminating tillage. Traditional plowing or tillage prepares fields for planting and prevents weeds problems, but can cause a lot of soil loss. No-till or reduced till methods, which involve inserting seeds directly into undisturbed soil, can reduce erosion and improve soil health. The fourth one is apply integrated pest management or IPM. A range of methods, including mechanical and biological controls, can be applied systematically to keep pest populations under control while minimizing use of chemical pesticides. The fifth one is integrating livestock and crops. Industrial agriculture tends to keep plant and animal production separate, with animals living far from the areas where their feed is produced, and crops growing far away from abundant manure fertilizers. A growing body of evidence shows that a smart integration of crop and animal production can be a recipe for more efficient, profitable farms. And for the sixth is adopting agroforestry practices. This way, by mixing trees or shrubs into their operations, farmers can provide shade and shelter to protect plants, animals, and water resources, while also potentially offering additional income. So the next one is managing whole systems and landscapes. Sustainable farms treat uncultivated or less intensively cultivated areas, such as riparian buffers or prairie strips, as integral to the farm, valued for their role in controlling erosion, reducing nutrient runoff, and supporting the pollinators and other biodiversity. So out of my experience, I can say that putting up a farm business is not easy. It takes time and effort to get your farm running smoothly, and you need to be prepared for any challenges that may come your way. You will have to work hard and make sure everything is going according to your plan, and you'll also need to know how much money you are making and what kind of crops you're using for your farm. That's all, and thank you for watching. God bless.